Good morning. Today we will continue with rational and irrational numbers. As we have earlier studied rational number, today we will start with irrational numbers. So, what are irrational numbers? As I have explained, these are those numbers which are in square root but not a perfect square, or which are in the cube root but not a perfect cube. Example, root 2, root 3, root 5 and so on. We can't take root 4 as 4 is a perfect square. Similarly, cube root of 2, cube root of 3, cube root of 4, cube root of 5, cube root 6, cube root 7. But cube root of 8 is not a irrational number because 8 is a perfect cube and this will give 2, which is a rational number. So, in terms of the terminating and non-terminating, irrational numbers are non-terminating, non-recurring decimals. Or we can say non-terminating, non-repeating. It means if we divide two numbers, then division will never end and also the numbers will not repeat. As example, root 2, which is 1.414213 and so on. So it is never ending nor repeating. So it is an irrational number. Even pi, which we use in the geometry, is also irrational number. Usually we take the value of pi as 22 by 7 or 3.14, but this is an approximate value. 3.14. Actual value of pi is 3.14159265358 and so on. So what we have found, it is neither ending nor it is repeating. Also 22 by 7 is the approximate value of pi. Now we will show root 2 is irrational. There are two methods to show that root 2 is irrational. One is the division method. We will try to find out the under root value of under root 2, which will never end, and we can show it. Or we can do it in a different way. Let us assume root 2 is rational number because we have to prove it. Root 2 is irrational. So we will assume root 2 is root 2 is a rational number. Now, if root 2 is a rational number, then rational number are of the form of a by b, where b should not be equals to 0. So we will take root 2 is equals to a by b, where b is not equals to 0. Also, a and b have no common factor other than 1. This is the definition of rational number. So, if we are assuming that root 2 is a rational number, then root 2 will be equals to a by b, where a and b have no common factor other than 1 and b is not equals to 0. On squaring, here, on squaring, root 2 will become 2 and a will become a square upon b square. So the value of a square will be 2 times b square. This shows this a square is divisible by 2 because a square is 2 times b square. It means a square is divisible by 2. There is a property, if a square of a number is divisible by 2, then that number is also divisible by 2. So if a square is divisible by 2, then a will be divisible by 2. If a is divisible by 2, so we can write a is equals to 2 into something. We have written a is equals to 2 into c. Now squaring both sides, we will get a square is equals to 4c square. So a square, in place of a square, from here we can write 2 times b square. So 2 times b square is equals to 4c square, or b square is equals to 2c square. It means b square is divisible by 2. If b square is divisible by 2, then b will be divisible by 2. Now what we have found here, a is divisible by 2, b is divisible by 2, it means a and b both have 2 as a common factor. So it is a contradiction, as a and b both have a common factor 2. But what we have assumed at the top, that root 2 is rational and a and b have no common factor other than 1. But what we have found, that a and b have common factor 2. So it is a contradiction. It means our assumption is wrong. Root 2 is irrational number. Taking one example, insert 3 irrational numbers between 3 and 4. If we have to insert 1, then we will simply multiply and take the root. Suppose if we have to find out insert one rational number between 3 and 4. So what we will do, 3 into 4, which is not a perfect square, 12. We will write root 12 is a irrational number between 3 and 4. But if we have to write more rational numbers between the two given numbers, then 3 square is 9, so we can write 3 is equals to under root 9, and 4 square is 16, we can write 4 as under root 16. Now 3 square root 9 and 4 square, 3 means root 9 and 4 is root 16. Here we have written root 9, here we have written root 16. These both numbers are perfect square, and we have to write write 3 irrational numbers between. So we can take root 10, root 11, root 12, root 13, root 14, root 15, any 3. These all are irrational numbers between 3 and 4, or we can say root 9 and root 16. So we can write any of these 3 numbers. But in any other case, it may be possible we are getting a perfect square in the root, so we will leave that, because that will be a rational number. Few points on rational and irrational numbers. The sum of a rational and irrational number is always an irrational number. 2 plus 2 is a rational number, root 3. 2 plus root 3 is an irrational number. The difference of two rational and the difference of a rational and irrational number is always an irrational number. Again, 2 and root 3, 2 minus root 3, irrational number. The product of non-zero rational number and irrational number is an irrational number. 2 into root 3, 2 root 3, which is again an irrational number. Now a few points on irrational number. The sum of two irrational numbers may or may not be an irrational number. Do remember, in case of the rational number, we have said the sum of two rational number was a rational number. But here, the sum of two irrational number may or may not be an irrational number. It can be a rational, it can be a irrational. So we'll take one example. Let we take 3 plus root 5, which is an irrational number. Another number, 6 minus root 5, which is an irrational number. On adding these two, this root 5 and root 5 will cancel out. We will get 3 plus 6, that is 9, which is a rational number, not an irrational number. Now, taking another point, the difference of two irrational number may or may not be a irrational number. Again, taking an example, 3 plus root 5, it is an irrational number. 6 plus root 5, it is an irrational number. On subtracting, we will get 3 plus root 5 minus 6 minus root 5. On cancelling, this root 5 and root 5 will cancel out. We will get minus 3, which is not an irrational number. It is a rational number. Hope this much is clear. Next, the product of two irrational number may or may not be a irrational number. Now, taking the example, this is 3 plus root 5, which is an irrational number. 3 minus root 5, which is a irrational number. On multiplying it, using the property a plus b into a minus b, we will get a square minus b square, means 3 square minus root 5 square. 3 square is 9 and root 5 square is 5. 9 minus 5, that is 4. Again, which is a rational number. It is not an irrational number. The quotient of two irrational number may or may not be irrational. 4 root 75. 4 root 75 divided by 7 root 3, which is 4 by 7 multiplied by root 75 by 3. So 4 by 7, this will give root 25. 4 by 7 multiplied by root 25. How? This root 75 upon root 3. Root 75 upon root 3 can be written as under root of 75 upon 3. On cancelling, we will get 25. So we will get root 25. Now root 25 is 5. We will get 4 by 7 into 5, which is 20 by 7. Again, 20 by 7 is not an irrational number. So what we have done, the sum of two irrational numbers may or may not be an irrational number. The difference of two irrational numbers may or may not be an irrational number. The product of two irrational number may or may not be an irrational number. The quotient of two irrational number may or may not be an irrational number. One more property. If a plus b root x, here a plus b root x is equals to c plus, here it will be c plus d root x. C plus d root x. Here x is missing. This is c plus d root x. So on comparing, we will get a is equals to c and b is equals to d. Because coefficient of root x is d. Here the coefficient of root x is b. So b is equals to d and the constant terms are equal. A is equals to c. Taking the example, if it is a plus b root 3 is equals to 5 minus 7 root 3, then a will be equals to 5 and b will be equals to minus 7. In this way, we can compare and equate. Hope the topic is clear. We'll solve few questions. Thank you.